Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary in Arizona. I'm standing here watching Nala just do a little helpful cleaning up of some crumbs. We didn't do the most thorough job raking yet this morning, but usually I can always count on her, Norma Jean, and a couple of the goats to, pick up when we slack on the raking. So anyway, I thought I'd just jump on here for a little bit, say hi. We haven't been live streaming as much the last couple weeks. We've had a lot going on. Our founder was out of the country. She's back now, but because of that, all the volunteers were doing like the night chores as well. And we've had some very hot days. Today is supposed to be around 115 degrees. Don't quote me because I could be wrong, but I think I looked it up the other day. In Celsius, I believe that would be about 45 degrees. Like I said, I may have that wrong, but it's going to be very hot. So it's already, when I got up and was leaving the house, which was, before 6 a.m., 5:30 or so, it was already well into the 80s. So you can kind of see some darker patches here in the dirt. It's basically just water. We went around just kind of spraying everything down. It does a couple of things. For one, it keeps down the dust when we are, raking and walking back and forth, because there's a disease called valley fever that can happen here in Arizona. And the spores that cause valley fever kind of live in the dirt and the dust. So during monsoon season, which is right now, even though we haven't had any monsoons yet, that's when valley fever is at its peak. So we want to try to keep that dust down, and then also just kind of help everything stay cool. As you can see, we really did a good spray in the ducks' pens, and it's already dried, but we were spraying even like the brick back there, the walls. We'll get the misters going here soon on the chicken side. Oh, we got Elvis is hanging out right here next to the sub pump, quacking with his friends. We got Thomas. So I think last time you saw these guys, they were looking a lot fluffier. They both just got their hair cut on Thursday. They got their wool shorn down. Thomas, the black and white sheep, he's a Dorper sheep, so his wool is here. His body has wool and hair, so he doesn't have to usually get shaved quite as often as Albert here, our Suffolk. But they were both due for a haircut. We did postpone a little bit because, if you remember, Thomas had injured one of his front legs. And even though the guy that comes to shear our sheep does an awesome job and is, kind to the animals, when he does kind of have to flip them over on their back, and we were just worried about putting any undue stress on Thomas's leg, because even though feels like, I'm sure, like a nice massage, he's gentle with the clippers and everything, the boys do kind of run around frantically before Mitch is able to catch them, and we didn't want Thomas, running around getting spooked on his hurt leg. But it is doing a lot better now. Albert here is giving me a little nuzzle. Thanks, buddy. Some other good news. Last Sunday we had a live stream going, and it was Sunday Search, because we had a couple of our female turkeys had gone missing. We did find one in the bamboo hidden with a nest. I think you guys saw me trying to get her to move. Good morning, Julio. And yesterday morning I was standing around just about here with a couple other volunteers, and all of a sudden a turkey flies over our heads from up here on the roof, just kind of lands, and that was the missing turkey. So she must have been behind this barn type structure. You can see like the little crack between the wall. There's a canal back there, and we had done a search for her in the neighbor's property, just kind of searched around, and we walked the canal multiple times, but she must have just been hiding somewhere, obviously better than we were able to find. So we were just like kind of in shock, because she just came fluttering down right over our heads, and we were like, oh my gosh, wait a minute, we already had 4. And so that must be that's five, number five, because we were supposed to have five turkeys, and for the longest time, like I said, we had only had three, and then we found that fourth one, and then yesterday the fifth turkey girl, Lady B, did come back, so we're pretty happy about that. It's possible that she will go off and hide again, just because we assume she has a nest back there. Her eggs should be, not having any chicks in them, because our male turkey Fernando did have a vasectomy a couple years ago. So hopefully none of those eggs have been fertilized. Esperanza here is getting some love, but regardless, we don't like obviously when she does go missing, because we worry about her, and also, like I mentioned, we're having a bit of a crazy heat wave right now, around 115 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 degrees Celsius, and we don't know if she has adequate water and shade. So hopefully she hangs out here for a good amount of time. Oh, I saw a little glimpse of her chompers. I think goat and sheep teeth are just the cutest thing when they do show. We do have one little Nigerian dwarf goat named Butters, and it almost looks like he has a little bit of an underbite. He shows his smile, his pearly whites often, and it's just the cutest thing. But anyway, let's do another quick round over here in the pasture, and then I think I have a couple more things to do before I get going. You can see Suerte here. That's Esperanza's son, the one I was just nuzzling with. Look how sleek she is, because she let me pull all her extra fur off, and you can see how patchy Suerte's looking. A little bit ago, Elliot was here trying to brush him and brush some of that off. He let him do it for a little bit, but not too long. So he has been rubbing that extra fur off on fence posts and things like that, but it's got to be just feeling really extra itchy and yucky and hot with this heat. So we're just glad it's coming off. Black belly Barbados sheep, sometimes if they don't get their extra hair off, because they are hair sheep versus wool sheep, it kind of gets matted on the top of their backs. It kind of turns into like dreadlocks. We had a black belly Barbados sheep in the past named Angel, and she was extremely skittish and never allowed us to, brush or groom her. So she rubbed a lot of her fur off, but on the top of her back, she had these crazy dreads. So I mean, it looked cute, of course, but it probably is not the most comfortable or the best thing for sheep that are living in such a hot climate to have, wool or fur that just won't come off. So, oh, just extra sweet. Okay, let me go over here. It looks like Michelle and Nicholas are doing some yard work over here in the corner, and they threw a bunch of the branches over the fence that they had cut back. So we have Willow, Gibby, Snowy, Chico, Chicolette. Who else is over there? Peanut Buttercup, all kind of enjoying. Oh, looks like some bamboo. Hi, Willow. Hi, Gibby. Hi, buddy. Oh, he likes to give back rubs. So let me see if he's going to give me a nice massage here. Kind of a side rub, but look how cute he is. Yeah, we always say that Gibby gives the best back rubs. Let's see if I can make sure he's on camera here. There we go. Sometimes we kind of will turn our bodies like, oh, I just did a little leg workout yesterday. Can you get my legs? And oh, let me twist a little bit and get my back. But he's the best at that. Willow loves her little booty scratch, oh, her happy little tail wag. So we'll oblige Willow. We'll look at her little wiggle. How cute is she? Oh, Willow, what a good girl. You better find a shady spot soon. For those of you just tuning in, it's going to be an extremely warm day here in Arizona at Goats with Horns. So we're wrapping up chores, and I was just giving Willow here a little booty scratch. That's her favorite things. As you saw, her happy little tail wag, and she kind of starts wiggling her hips a little bit. Oh, so cute. Kind of a close up of her booty, but it was relevant for that cute little scratch. Okay, let's peek at these guys. Yep, looks like they're eating some of this bamboo that got pruned back. They're enjoying that. Okay, let's see. Go over and peek at Butters. That's the one I was talking about that has the super cute smile. His teeth show oftentimes. Let me see if I can get him. See his little happy face. What do you think, Butters? I'm kind of looking into the sun. Might be a little hard to see right now. Hi, Princess. All right. Anyways, we're gonna jump off here and finish up, and pre-hydrate a little bit. But thanks for tuning in this morning and saying hi to everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And if you are in America or celebrating, have a happy 4th of July on Tuesday. We'll see you later.